Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to actually take a look at a really beautiful 1950 Olds 88 Club Sedan. So this car traditionally, it has a nice 50s feel with the wide whites and the stance. However, there's a lot of custom touches here. I'm going to go over that with you. I should give credit to the builders. Bert and John McClay of Saskatoon built this car several years ago. This is an old restoration. However, there's a lot of neat stuff here to see. Probably the biggest statement in the car is in the interior. I'm going to save that for last. So we're going to start at the front here. So the nose on this car has been, well, it's been nosed. The hood's been nosed. Typically you'd see a big rocket emblem on there. Some of the trim has been blacked out, kind of little paint tricks that have drawn your eye away from things like the door handles and things like that. We've got late model mirrors on here, and the windshield's actually a 53 Chevy windshield, and you can see the pillars have been shaved to make way for that big windshield in there. It's a huge windshield. Typically these had a split window, and Oldsmobile incidentally was the very first one to come out with curved glass in the 50s. In 1949 these cars were famous for the very first overhead valve V8s. So in 1950 this car was really a killer at the NASCAR tracks. I'll move along to the back of the car here. So we've got 1950 Chevy bumpers on here. You can see a filler panel. We've got a high mount stoplight here in the back of the car. And we've got a nice traditional visor on there as well. I'm going to show you the business end here. So this car now has, it's an Olds 455, big block Olds, and it has an Edelbrock intake, aluminum intake manifold, Edelbrock carburetor. There's a lot of neat stuff here. It's got, as you can see, air conditioning, cruise control, power steering, power brakes. The car's been clipped with 70s Nova. And it's probably one of the nicest clip jobs I've ever seen. They did a really nice job putting this car together. I have done some service work to this car and some minor repairs. I have seen it on the hoist, and I have driven it, and it drives like a new car. It's really a treat. You can see some of the trim pieces blacked out here, just to separate it from a typical Olds. Very, very pretty and then well done. You can see the custom Batwind style air cleaner, and this is actually functional. Really well done. A lot of stuff is squeezed in there. Okay, we'll move on to the interior. So yeah, a big statement here. This is all 80s Cutlass interior. So it's tilt steering. All the gauges work. Everything's functional. Buckets console. And everything on this car is Oldsmobile in one form or another. Really pretty, tasteful interior. Yeah, really nice. Very, very pretty car. Very well done. Like I say, it drives like a new car, and a lot of late model touches, kind of resto modish, if you will, but kind of a radical custom. I really like this car. And the mirrors are obviously later model mirrors. Again, Oldsmobile. Yeah, real pretty car. So in the future I hope to do a video with the current owner There's a longer story to tell with this car. There's a lot more to tell, and it's an interesting story. I'd like to share that with you with the current owner at some point in the future. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you watching. Thanks very much. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you again.